Alrighty. Hello. Hi. Jacobi is lost here, and this is Tera on the Xbox One. And it's currently 3:02 in the morning for me.
Are you new around here?
But we're gonna hop right into this and do some vanguard requests. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get into this one. Hey, what do you know? Immediately. Awesome. Sweet. Immediately. No time to waste. Though we have plenty of time to do the dailies. It's so early in the morning. Or late at night. However you want to look at it. Which one's the one that's not in here? I want to go. Oh man, you know what I forgot to do yesterday? I just now remembered this. I guess we'll use that. Finally. Well, maybe if it's funny we got into a dungeon quickly, but then now that we're in the dungeon, we're having to take, you know, some time here, which is unfortunate. I just want to do the dungeon. We've been playing for 7 minutes. We haven't done anything. Well, I guess we can review our skills while we wait. I can try to do that, you know, so I remember everything I'm doing. So if we don't use that one, we're going to change it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go with more stuff for our heals. Increase the effect duration, so the effect is 10 meters in front of you. Group members are regenerate every second for 5 seconds. So 20% of that. Still waiting. I'll continue looking at my skills, just reviewing them, changing some glyphs around that maybe would be more beneficial. Reduces range damage taken by 30% for 10 seconds, while increasing weakening and dot resistances by 100% and greatly increasing stun resistance. So it'd be up every 28 seconds. Meh. Maybe decrease the cooldown by or increase the effect duration up to 5 allies for 10 seconds for 30% of that. Let's see how long that lasts. That's what the people around me, though. Maybe we'll go with this. And we'll actually change that skill with a rise, or not a rise, but mana infusion. Mana infusion is gonna go. Oh, that one. There, okay. We put the wrong skill there. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're real good. Should be good. Good morning there to you, Silver Fox. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this morning? Silver Fox says, I'm doing decent. Waiting for my mentor to pick me up in 40 minutes time to get some driving training done. Oh, that's cool, man. Driving training, huh? That's interesting. So, like, for your driver's license, I guess? That what it would be for? Alright, first dungeon done for the day. On this character, at least. Yeah, alright. Alright.
Good timing on your part. I'll lend you some of my books.
Let's look for another dungeon. We'll do, well, we could queue up for this one. We'll wait. We'll wait on that. Let's go do this one. Oh, and while we wait, we'll go kill those brutal enemies, of course. Try to, at least. Oh, that's what we need to do. We change channels. Alright, you know, it's not taking too long to fight these guys. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I should have. I might have some of those one potions with me, but maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look, though. Oh, there we go. An elite bravery potion. That's what I was looking for. Helps out with a little bit of damage output. Just a bit. Gives us that, like, 10% attack speed increase, I think it is. Oops. Ah. You know, now that I think about it, I guess I could change my crystals out whenever I'm fighting these guys, right? That way I can have a little bit more power, at least. Oh my goodness, damn. He's juggling me. Damn. You gonna do it again? No? Okay. That was about to be his secret move. Like once he stuns you, that's it. You're caught in the loop. Alright, 6 more to go. I mean, I guess we'll run another Democron one, right? Watch us find a queue right away or something. Oh, fashion coupons. Feel it in my bones. I feel it. Oh yeah, he finally dropped him one of those Keening Don motes. Happy about it, finally. Black Star X Forever says, does Corsair Stronger work? I tried to play it and has never gotten a match. I don't know. I never tried to queue up for it there. Sorry I can't answer your question for you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, but I do hear, you know, I read in the in-game chat, you know, how people, I always see people asking them to queue up for it in the in-game chat. And but yeah, I see other people also having trouble finding games for it. And I even seen once someone on the in-game chat was mentioning how they had been searching for a game for 40 minutes and didn't find one. But that being said, you could type in the in-game chat, you know, asking people either to group up or to queue up for it. That's what I see most people doing. It might work, it might not. I'm not entirely sure. And Bootylick says, I'm trying to figure out what class to play. I like healing in WoW, and I love DK. What do you think I should play right now? I'm playing Lancer. Well, if you like healing, there is the, you know, there is the Priest class, obviously. There is also the Mystic class, which is a support class as well. It's a healer as well, but you also have Thrall. So like you can summon some Thrall to pull aggro for you basically when you're soloing, or you know, helping a bit with pulling aggro when you're in a group, you know, with your Mystic. I didn't play a lot of WoW myself, so but I know what a DK is because they looked awesome, and I always wanted to play it. Always wanted to make a class, but never had a computer good enough to play WoW and be able to record at the same time, unfortunately. But that being said, the Death Knights, you know, I'm trying to recall what they do exactly. If you want to refresh my memory about it, that'd be cool. But you don't have to. I'll try to remember. But yeah, Mystic is fun. It's, you know, like a healer and a debuffer as well. Whereas, you know, the Priest is straight healing, I would say. Like, yeah, you can deal damage, which is what I'm playing as right now. I am playing as a Priest. And you do have some skills that could help you do burst damage, you know? Tanks that self-heal. Almost unkillable. That's what it was. Okay. Well, there's not really any tanks that self-heal, but the Brawler is a tank of sorts, where they have that counter ability where pretty much if you play your cards right and block just about every hit with your Brawler, you could, you know, and if you had enough cooldown, I'm sure you could probably use be able to counter with it, because the Brawler has a counter attack whenever you're fighting. Like, so say you're fighting with the regular Brawler and you're using your normal auto attack. Well, the Brawler has this unique thing where if you go to do a defensive stance to block something, or to absorb or block something, after swinging with your normal attack, you'll do like a special sort of extra attack. So like, say you'll do one punch and then you go to block something, you'll do an additional punch that puts you into the block stance, and you'll either block the attack, then you can follow up with a counter. And well, Lancers are the same thing as well. It's just another tank to go with. Each have their own, you know, weaknesses and uniqueness to them. But the Brawler was a class that came out later on, like when originally on the PC. So originally there was just the Lancer, you know, to be a tank, along with the Berserker. But the Berserker is not really a tank. You just carry, you do a lot of damage, and you can block stuff, but at the same time you can't block as well as the Lancer can. And the Lancer obviously has other abilities, like whenever you're blocking, it helps out your teammates behind you, basically, where like an enemy, like a massive enemy like one of these, could be jumping, or even bigger than these enemies. They could be jumping, and if you block with the Lancer, like, it'll push you, and sometimes it'll keep that enemy from moving. Like, they'll try to run, and you'll block them, and they won't be able to keep going. It's just really whatever you want to play, though. You know, whatever you feel comfortable with. Like I said, Brawler is pretty fun. There's no self-healing with the Brawler, but if you play your cards right with the whole dodging and you know, counter-attacking the moves and blocking them, then you'll be set. It's a lot of fun to play as. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. But the Mystic, in a way, right now, at least in this current state of the game, is pretty powerful. And, you know, you can put out quite a bit of DPS with the Mystic there. Oh, right. Sorry, you said is healing you easy. I'm sorry. I meant to answer that. My bad. But yeah, I mean, it's not too complicated. Like, I can't really show you, unfortunately, because I am playing solo. But that being said, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, the healers, the Mystic does have a little bit more debuff stuff that can be used, but it's mainly used for like small, not for raid bosses. Like some of your debuffs that you have on the Mystic just won't work on the raid boss, unfortunately. Like, because their resistances are so high, so you know. But yeah, the healing's pretty easy. But the thing is, you know, you have to, if you are going to play a healer, you know, most of the time, some people are a little dumb and they stay in the red, you know. Well, not dumb, but sometimes they neglect to get out of the red. There we go. We'll say that. And so yeah, I mean, it's not hard. And how do you target specific people for specific kills? Well, whenever that comes into play, like you have your little cursor here. If there was somebody to target, say I wanted to target this guy in the middle, if your skill does have targeting, usually you'll go to activate it like this, and just for example's sake, I would then activate it again to cast the spell. But sometimes it can be a little wonky. I'll admit, you may be trying to target someone specific, but because they're bunched up, it can be kind of hard to. That being said, a lot of the priest heals are, you know, area effect heals basically. There are some that are direct, you know, heals. Well, no, most of them are area effect. Actually, now that I think about it, I like playing the priest. The priest was the first character that I made. I like playing support characters in games. That being said, I like to play all characters too, though. I do have one character for each class in the game, and there's currently 10 classes in the game, but they recently announced a few days ago that that the gunner would be coming soon to the console. Oh, that's too bad, man. Bootylix says, I spent $10 on wings and instantly regret it. It hides my Lancer weapon. Yeah, that's too bad, dude. I'm sorry about that. And unfortunately, just so you know, if you do delete your Lancer, your wings are, well, you did say you play WoW. Okay, never mind. Just know that your items that you bought are character bound and not account bound. So if you do end up deleting the Lancer, you'll lose out on your wings there, unfortunately. That being said, I would definitely try out each class. They're all fun to play in their own way. And I usually play most of them when I'm doing these vanguard quests. Well, while I stream. Usually, but ever since hitting 65 with a lot of them, well, with half of them at least now, it takes a long time to get through the dailies. And eventually I'll just have to focus on one character or a couple of characters. But that being said, I will right now I'm just doing this for gold. OBL says Lancers are OP, stick to it. Yeah, but I mean they may be OP right now, but later on, what if they're not? Insane. But pick what you want, though. Unless you like to play the meta of the games, then you know, then definitely look into what the best class is to use. But I mean, I'm more of an advocate for find a class that you like to play rather than follow what everyone says is the best class to play. But to each their own. Bootylix says, "Are healer dungeon pops OP?" I don't know what you mean there. Like, healing in a dungeon? Is it OP? I mean, if you're a good healer and you had good heals, then it can be. I mean, I've had people where they're like, oh wait, you said like instant healer dungeon pops like WoW? I've never played too much WoW, man, so I couldn't answer your question there. again, OBL is saying they're OP, but you can play whichever class you want. Like I said, I'm not one for to tell people how to play the game. I'm more for, hey, if you like playing that character, play it, learn it, get good at it, and then it doesn't matter if the class is OP or not. If you're good at a class, you'll be good regardless. But that being said, sometimes some classes just blow. Let's be real here. Let's not be delusional. Oh, right. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. Well, man, so right now I'm actually queuing up for a dungeon right now, and I've been doing it the whole time that we've been talking here, and even some time before you showed up. I've been waiting for this dungeon to queue up, and I am a healer, so it just depends. Sometimes you'll go to queue up for a dungeon and find it immediately. But of course, if you have people or you're in a guild, then I'm sure you could easily find some peoples to do that. I usually play solo, so I usually solo queue the dungeons when I do try to get them going. But that being said, you can also queue up for multiple dungeons at once to throw your net out there and see which one you get or land in, I guess. Just like any game, though. Reaper seems badass as Booty Licks. It's fun. It's definitely a fun class. I like it. It's very stylish, you know. Very stylish class with its attacks and stuff. It's fun to use. You know, especially if you've ever played those old God of War games, or even I guess the recent one. Definitely reminiscent of that. OBL says Reaper is badass, especially in PvP. Alright, we don't need to fight those basilisks anymore. We need to fight brutal, blood-bound Teraliths. Slayer, Brawler are also good PvP classes, says OBL. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and 16 minutes. 16 minutes is how long I was looking for that dungeon there. So we'll select this one, and this one. Hey, Booty Licks followed on Twitch there. Thanks for the follow there, Booty Licks. Your funny name there. But my name is Jacobi. Thanks for the follow. I like to play RPGs and open world games. Just to name a couple of games I like to play, or different kind of games, I guess. But Booty Licks says, I'm gonna go play. How'd you get your overlay like that on console? Oh, it's not on the console. That I'm streaming from. I mean, I'm playing on the Xbox One X, but I mean, I'm streaming that to my computer, then I'm using the computer to stream to the website. Just to answer your question there. And OBL says, Jacobi, you making a gunner when it's out? Bootylix, and how many slots do you have? I have 11 slots right now, OBL. And I bought 3 more, or with gold, I spent my gold for 3 more character slots. And Bootylix says, by the way, are the fashion tickets hard to get? They've got some badass, I'm going to assume you mean badass stuff there. And no, they're not. They're not. I mean, I wouldn't say they're hard to get. It's just random. If the BAMs will drop them, which there are powerful enemies out in the world that either quests will have you go fight them, or you'll run into them on your own out in the world. They're in specific areas, you know, like they're usually just roaming around. You can usually tell. But anyways, once you kill them, they have a chance to drop fashion coupons. But I mean, you know, if you just like, you could farm for them. You could just farm for them. But I don't know. I hear different things about it. I've got quite a bit of fashion coupons from playing, but and I don't even farm for them. I just, whenever I do these vanguard quests, fighting these more powerful enemies here, fighting these more powerful enemies here, they're bound to drop. So, you know, just killing them, and then in the meantime, I make gold along the way. But yeah, but you can definitely get them. And you'll accumulate some as you keep playing, because eventually you'll have to fight some of the stronger enemies like that, and eventually they'll drop like 1, 2, or 3, and eventually you get to a point when they start dropping them in 5s, and then eventually they start dropping them in 10s, and I don't know if it goes any higher than that, but I hope so. I don't know, though. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I keep pressing the wrong button. My muscle memory's all off. All off. Dude, the first time I ever ended up in one of those attacks up there, I died instantly. On my priest, too. The very first time. Had no idea what the enemy was doing. Was like, oh, what's this? This looks cool. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, waiting for these dungeons still, man. Taking a while. Taking a while. Whoa, what was up with that? That was crazy. I wasn't even over there anymore, and he like forced me to go back. He's like, let's rewind time. That's not where you were standing at. Oh, I need to stop. Okay. Game's a little laggy right now. Just a little bit. Like, there's input lag. Fashion coupon. See, look, man, there was some fashion coupon. Oh wait, you may have left already. Regardless, there was some fashion coupons. Oh, what? I wasn't even like. Wow. I guess that attack is a little like no escape, even though you're standing right next to him and he can't target you. No escape. Oh man. Oh yeah, I meant to put those crystals in. Oh no, get out of there! Ah! Oh wow, he's still alive? Okay. Eventually we'll find a dungeon, I hope. Man, it's getting kind of hot in here. I'll be right back. July. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. Really hot in here right now. I'm not gonna wear the headset. So we're gonna do this right here. That. And we change this. Just a moment, please. Had to make some technical changes. All right, there we go. Okay. I think we're good now. I believe so. Hypebot at AZDZ underscore X underscore Datsick has joined your party on Mixer. Thanks for that. Thanks for the follow there. My name is Jacobi. Appreciate that. AZDZ underscore X underscore Datsick. Appreciate you. It is really hot in here right now. Damn. Nighttime, or it's early morning. Hot in here. Sucks. Feels like, I don't know. We may never find this dungeon. We may never find it. And that makes me sad. Alright, well, I guess let's reset them. How long have we been waiting? 13 minutes. Okay, yeah, let's try again. One of them, right? You would think, like, one of them. You would think, though. Maybe if I played at decent hours, then people would be on. Hey, oh, now this pops up. I've actually seen that pop up in a while. Whenever I've been trying to find dungeons on this character, at least. Like usually, I see it on the other classes. You know, it's like we're having trouble finding a tanking DPS class. Would you like to still search for not an ideal composition? Like yes, just find me people, please. Anybody, anyone works. We'll make it work somehow. Not this time. Five more to go. The plus side is I get to at least kill these things while I wait. Oh, those crystals. I keep forgetting to do that. That's what I need to do. I need to put those powerful crystals in here so that while I'm doing this, at least I'll have at least some damage, a little bit more damage than what I currently have. Because right now everything's kind of geared towards just healing right now. Because rather than worry about damaging the boss, I usually just try to focus on keeping people alive. But sometimes that's a little tough. Yeah, can't knock me over that time. Knew I'd be able to take that hit. That's why I just stood there. Oh no! Okay, we didn't get flat. Nope. Nope. Okay. It's fine. Alright, after we kill this one, now we will put those crystals in, if I have them with me. I may not even have them with me, now that I think about it. That'd just be great. Find out. Oh! Okay. Alright. So I do. We're gonna put these ones in. Yeah. That way, we're just a little bit stronger while we solo these things. Oh, but then whenever the dungeon happens, I'll have to remember to take them out. I think it'll be alright. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I just now noticed that I also didn't have my buffs on either. I'm slacking. I'm not gonna lie. It's late or early, however you want to look at it. And I'm kind of tired. A little sleepy. Just a little bit. That being said, I'd like to get these dailies done on this character. At least this character. But that also being said, I plan on staying up for quite some time. Quite some time. To achieve doing the dailies on all the other characters. Oh, that was a complete miss. Oh no! Like, don't walk in the red circle. Or orange. I guess it kind of looks orange. I was trying to itch my nose. Wow, he's just really upset, isn't he? He's hopping around all over the place. He is not happy. Not at all. Fashion coupons. Woo. All right. Okay, well, we're unlucky for any of these three. Oh wait, we're doing 4? I didn't even realize we were doing 4, but okay. Wow, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're trying to queue up for any of these 5, and we're unsuccessful so far. Unfortunately. Okay. I mean, I would even be all right with doing this one. I like this one. Fun. It's quick. Wish there was more 3-man dungeons though. I would like that. I didn't mean to use that. We're trying to heal him. We're gonna help him out. Like, let me heal you, sir, before I kill you. Okay. I deserve that. I deserve it all. Oh no. Come on, attack. Oh, he's just stumbling. Oh, finally. Oh no, I picked it up immediately. I didn't mean to. Alright, and there's not... Oh, that way? No. And of course, now that I picked it up, there was none nearby. Here we go, though. It still looks so awesome, though. Still, I don't get tired of seeing that attack. It just looks cool. I do get tired of getting stunned all the time, though. But that is on me, though, for that one. My own fault. Are you falling over? Stumbling over there? Alright, one more to go. One more once. I don't know. Not really, like, I guess I felt a little bit of power increase, a little bit, but overall it's still taking a while to beat these guys, you know. Might be just like a couple of seconds faster now. Maybe. That's just how it feels. Oh. Well played. Well played. I don't understand it, but I'll accept it. Woo! Okay. Well, that means daily bonus 1 is finished for this character, but I normally don't just stop there because I'd much rather, not only would I like to do daily bonus 1, but I also like doing daily bonus 2 on characters that have the ability to get 3 rubies because, well, you can sell the rubies for 100 gold, and so you get 3 of them, that's 300 gold. So, while we're still waiting for a dungeon, we're gonna re-queue up, I guess for... I guess we'll do this one again. That one seems to, like, go quickly sometimes. It is all, of course, just coincidence, but hey, we'll see. Alright. Brutal Ovalids. That's where we're gonna go. They're right over there. In fact, we can see one of them walking around right now. We're down into the brutal enemies that are kind of not as worth as much gold as the ones I was just fighting, but they're still worth a decent amount. It's not 200 gold, but it's 170, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, he wouldn't. Love having that Dawning Keen mode, though, because I wish it dropped more often. I really do. That little bit of damage that it gives you, increasing your damage is awesome. I need it all the time. If only I could kill things like that on my own, like that all the time, you know? The dream! The dream one day. I tried to escape. Going by pretty quick with these guys, but it does. After hitting 410, these enemies became like little pushovers, and it was like, oh, why? They used to give me so much trouble, and now it's just like, I don't know, nothing, you know. Makes me feel bad for them almost. Almost, not quite. I just want the gold that they're worth. That. Yeah. So I see the stream keeps dropping frames, right? I see it dropped a lot. And, normally that's not an issue. But for some reason tonight it is. I don't know why. Makes me wonder. Hey, I left fashion coupons over there. I need those. Give them to me. Thank you. So, I just want to mention that the game does run better on the Xbox One X. Like, I previously played the game just on a normal Xbox One, and so far it runs better, more I mean, yeah, there's still parts where the game was choppy, where there was some frame rate issues, where some frames were lost, but overall it's been pretty good. And not only that, but I can see, I can see visually that the frame rate is a little bit better, not like crazy better, but I mean, it is better. It is definitely improved from how it was on the Xbox One, which is cool. Much like I played PUBG earlier whenever I was streaming earlier, before I started the Tera stream, and PUBG ran better as well, but not like, again, it wasn't super amazing. It wasn't mind blowing. I wasn't like, oh my god, my mind is blown how much better it ran. No, it was like, oh yeah, this runs better. It, like, the buildings loading in, like you could actually see buildings off in the distance rather than getting there and waiting for them to load in, which was different. Got so used to that mindset when playing PUBG. Same goes for Tera though. I mean, and then when I went to High Watch earlier, it was still kind of choppy, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, but not as bad. That being said, like, but I still would like to see, like, I don't know, whenever I get on in a more busier part of the day, if it still runs as well. But yeah, like I said, whenever I went to High Watch, it was still pretty choppy. It just it didn't last as long, because usually when you get there, you gotta wait like maybe 15 to 20 seconds before you can do anything, because the game's so choppy. That being said, though, I forgive the game. Don't get me wrong. Like, even without the Xbox One X, I played the hell out of this game, and continue to, as you can tell. And in fact, Tuesday, if you bought the item pass thing before it went away, Tuesday is whenever we'll be getting the new item of the month from the item pass thing, which has me excited, because I remember they announced what the items were going to be, but I don't remember what this month's thing will be. I'm curious to see that. Alright, one more of these guys to take on. I want to look it up now. Let's see here. It was Tera. I do wish that Tera was enhanced for the Xbox One, though. I wish. Oh. Stream keeps lagging. Why do you do? I may have to restart the internet. I may have to do that, because it keeps, the frame rate just keeps, or not the frame rate, but the OBS keeps showing that frames are dropping. So I'm going to do that. Apologies. I hate doing that, but that's what I will do. I shall return, though. I'm going to restart the internet. And if I don't come back, I may have gone to sleep. Actually, I should probably just go to sleep, right? I'm pretty tired. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to sleep, because the internet's not being great right now. The frame rate is crappy. So, and I kind of still need to download some of the games on the Xbox One X. So, it kind of works out. I should probably go to sleep. I want to do these dailies, but I'll be back later on the stream anyways. So it's probably best to just go sleep now and then come back later. And hopefully the internet will be running better. It usually does, but yeah. Anyways, I usually do a recap at the end of the stream, and this is the end of this stream. For now, I'll be back later after a couple hours of sleep. And anyways, played some Tera on the Xbox One. Played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds earlier before I started the Tera stream on the Xbox One X as well. And but anyways, I usually give a recognition to the people who followed the stream when it was live, or if they followed the stream when it wasn't live and they didn't get their name to pop up when, you know, on the screen. Then I usually give them a shout out or whatever you want to call it at the end of the stream. Try to remember to do that. But the first follow of today, or the stream, or today's stream, tonight's stream, late night stream, the first follow, regardless, was Booty Licks on Twitch. So thanks for that there, for the follow on Twitch. And then, shortly thereafter, got a follow on Mixer by AZDZ_X_Datsick. So, that was awesome. Thanks for that as well. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's hot in here, too. I mentioned that earlier. Ugh. Anyways, I am still gonna restart the internet, and hopefully that fixes it. But anyways, that was the recap. And this is Tera on the Xbox One X. Or I guess on the Xbox One, because it's not Xbox One X enhanced, so it's not really anything special. But anyways, that was the recap. This was Tera on the Xbox One X. And I hope you're having a good day or night, depending on when you watch this. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll be back in a few hours to play. I'm just really tired right now, and the internet's not running great, so take care.